A state government trust fund set up to help Aboriginal people in the Upper Hunter is under intense scrutiny. The fund is meant to distribute some of the spoils of the mining boom to local Indigenous projects. But it's been revealed that the fund is directing the money to the industry's own peak body and groups aligned to it. With hundreds of thousands of dollars in question, there are now calls for the government to investigate. State political reporter Bridget Glanville has this exclusive report.
The Upper Hunter is known for large productive coal mines, but not for what's around them, thousands of significant Aboriginal sites.
In most of the creeks and waterways, there will be places where you get exposed sandstone like this, and wherever there's water close by and there's long-term habitation, you'll find these kind of grinding grooves.
Used to create and sharpen axes, some of these grooves are thousands of years old. As the mines went in, some sites were protected, others weren't. The former Labor government wanted to safeguard Indigenous heritage in the Upper Hunter, so they set up a trust fund in 2001. Each time a mine's approved, the company pays $50,000 into the Upper Hunter Aboriginal Cultural Heritage Fund. The money was supposed to benefit the Aboriginal communities who have a connection to the area.
We have a trust fund which contributions flow into from the mining industry because they're destroying Aboriginal heritage and culture. And then who's sitting at the table with their hands out to take hundreds of thousands of dollars? It's the Minerals Council.
The Aboriginal community is outraged that money was going to be returned to the very industry which pays into the fund. The Minerals Council asked for $300,000 for an Aboriginal employment and enterprise development. At a meeting of the Trust in April 2014, all agreed the proposal had merit and was suitable for funds. But 6 months later, that application had been withdrawn by the Minerals Council. They were concerned about the perception of the Trust granting funds back to the mining industry.
Clearly, they felt that something was wrong and that it was going to look really, really bad for them otherwise they would never have given the money back.
The minutes also reveal the Minerals Council instead supported the Aboriginal Resource Group to apply for funding. All agreed that the ARG application is very similar in its purpose and outcomes to the Minerals Council application. Noel Downs is an advisory group member. He says there has been no government oversight.
We keep asking, and when I say we keep asking, every 6 or 12 months or 18 months I'll send an email down to the planning department and say, when is the advisory committee going to meet? If I'm lucky, they'll say, we're not sure yet, but we'll get back to you. If I'm unlucky, they won't respond.
Scott Franks is a registered native title claimant in the Upper Hunter who applied for funds from the Trust.
My concern is the Trust and the way it's been managed. I personally believe it's been managed in a way that's clearly corrupt. There's no checks and balances in place.
This money wasn't meant to go to bureaucrats. It wasn't meant to go back into the mining industry. It was meant to go to help protect the long-term heritage and culture in the Hunter Valley, and that's best done by Aboriginal people.
The New South Wales government said it's happy with the way the fund is being operated. Bridget Glanville, ABC News, Muswellbrook.